Today, on a super non-special edition of South Park Crap, we're going to look at some books. Some South Park books, obviously. And there aren't a ton of them in this tub, but we're going to go through a few and do a super short episode, alright? Sounds good. This is the South Park Guide to Life book, and I had never really fully gone through it, but from what I've seen, it's pretty cute. It has a lot of quotes, South Park quotes in it, and that's basically all it is, but it's still cool. You can see the back is from Osama bin Laden has farty pants, which is relevant today, actually. So, there you go. You got your South Park guide. I'll even open another page for you. See? Lots of cool stuff in there. I see a Finger Bang episode and Good Times with Weapons episode right there. So we will put this back and I'll get out another book. This is the South Park episode guide, volume 1. I also have volume 2. I'm not sure where it is right now. Maybe it's in this box. Maybe we'll get a super surprise or something. I don't know. But this says Cartman on the front. Series 2 has Stan on the front, so they must prefer Trey over Matt. Only the hardcore fans will get that joke, am I right? Okay, I'm glad someone laughed. Here's the back. You can see they're replicating the construction paper shit. And I'll show you a few pages. I know the books are kind of pointless because you're not seeing much because I don't show many pages, but here we got Chef Aid, the perfect episode. What do you know? I opened up right to Chef Aid. But it's a good book, and I don't know if it's still in print, but my guess would be hell no, it's not in print because this is old as old can be. So this is cool. It's in some plastic, but it's cool, and I can actually open it up and show you a few pages if you really want me to. I don't want to, but I guess I can. And it says on it, "Oh my god, our film is a piece of crap," which isn't true at all. And this came out during the South Park movie year, around the time it was released. There's Mr. Hanky on a film canister, and Kenny shooting himself? Is that what it is? I don't think Kenny ever purposely... Oh yeah, he did, never mind. They were ahead of the game. They could see the future of South Park and that Kenny would kill himself. But he'd do it as Mysterion instead. So they weren't that close. Now this has not been out of the plastic in forever. It'll probably fall apart right when I start looking at it. But I'm going to find a cool page in here, which probably won't be that cool because it's cracked magazine. They're flip books and they don't work well. I cut one out before. I have 2 copies of this. One I cut the things out and one I didn't. So there's the Kenny flip book. Here's a pretty fucked up Kyle flip book where his arms are torn off or something. There's a Stan flip book where he's vomiting in some chick's mouth. And here's one of Cartman getting liposuction, which Butters actually ended up doing instead. This magazine is kind of pointless unless you just want it for the cover because there's not a whole lot of South Park stuff in it. So I give this a C because it has a kind of cool cover. Everything else in it is shit. This is the official South Park game guide, strategy guide that came with the South Park PC game. I think maybe it was in 64. It was in 64 and PC actually. I got it at the time the game came out. Had to get the book, Here's the back side. Should I take it out? Do I whip it out or not? This is a toughie. I don't really want to, but I love you guys, so I kind of want to whip it out for you. So I guess I will. The thing I like the most about this book is the big character pictures. They have some pretty cool character pictures in the book. And here's Kyle and Stan. These characters apparently aren't cool enough to get their own page, but they're still in there. And there's actually a Chef Aid ad in the back, which is pretty awesome. For Chef Aid, the South Park album. Save Chef. Just do it. Bring back Chef. Bring back Isaac Hayes. Bring back all of it. I don't care. Just bring him back. Can't do it? No excuse. Do it anyway. Bring back Chef. Here is a PC gamer with South Park on it when the South Park game came out. and I don't think it's worth opening because it has pretty much the same stuff as the strategy guide has in it. It's just got a cover with them on it, which is always good. Can you guess what's in these bags? It's actually double bagged. Double bagged, don't want to break it. This is a very fragile item apparently. Can you guess what it is? No, it's not that. You're dirty. I like you. But here's what it really is. 2010 South Park South Park box calendar, like my other ones that I showed in a previous video. Next thing isn't really a South Park merchandise item, but it is something I put together, which is a big South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone interview book. And it has lots of articles on South Park. Tons of them. I mean, this is a huge book. Look how thick this is. Those are all South Park articles. Isn't that insane? Trey and Matt interviews and articles and all this crazy stuff. It's maddening almost. See, here's one. Here's a Cartman one from some internet source. I just printed out all these. I just wanted to collect something that was easy to collect, and it was easy to print these out, so I did it. Look at this. You got South Park cutouts right there. Look at this. I haven't looked through this in forever. See that? It's an Eric Stowe interview. Eric Stowe. I always forget. I guess it's Stowe. There's Kenny and Cartman. I need to go through this bad boy sometime. There's also Team America stuff in here. Just a whole ton of shit. Press releases, episode guides, memorable moments. I love this thing. I'm glad I did it. I wish I still did it, but I stopped. There's just too much shit out there, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed watching me go through books. Not very interesting at all, but I did it anyway because I knew you guys would love it so much. So you're welcome.